when you hear their plans with their significant other or whatever, you're like, wow, that's so nice.
All right, guys, go and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
Not gonna lie, I am a teensy weensy bit like sad I don't have any Valentine's Day plans. As much as I, be like, oh, it's just one day and blah, blah, blah. It does kind of suck, And like, of course you love to celebrate other people when they post and, when you hear their plans with their significant other or whatever, you're like, wow, that's so nice. I wish I had that, but I don't. I've just been in a weird funk in general lately. Just been emotional, sad, blah. So I'm like 99.9% sure that I won't be leaving my house on Valentine's Day. Give me a bottle of wine and yeah.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let the meltdowns and festivities begin, right? Because she's basically saying that she's going to stay home, drink wine, okay, wine and cheese, and roll around in bed because she's really going through it, right? I mean, she's chronically single, no man in sight, and she's really going through it, right? She's coping. She's taking it day by day.
All my life I had to fight.
Wow. I mean, listen, it's not that serious. Just treat it like any other day, right? I think this is what happens when you try to keep up with the Joneses. Okay, you try to compare your life to other people, and what you see on social media, you try to live up to that, or at least be in the conversation of the images and pictures that you're seeing. But I mean, social media is not a real place. I mean, let's keep it real, right? You're talking about TikTok and all this other stuff where women are getting online and portraying that they're living a lifestyle of glitz and glamour, when in reality, they probably paid for their own flowers, or they don't even have a boyfriend themselves. Just run your own race, right? Live your own life, and whatever happens when it comes to your life, right? Focus on the things that you can control versus trying to look at other images and other people's lives, when in reality, you don't even know what they got going on. So, hey, at least she's being honest about it, right? She's saying the quiet part out loud when it comes to a lot of these model women. And, it's the 13th of February. We're going to be seeing a lot more of these meltdowns. So buckle up.
And ahead of Valentine's Day this week, anyone who's thinking of asking someone to be their girlfriend on that day, just pause and give your head a wobble and think again. Because genuinely, I think that's the actual embodiment of laziness. Like, you pick the one day that's essentially a public holiday. You're going to tie your anniversary to that. All the deals are up, all the decorations are up. Half the work is already done for you, mate. Sort yourself out, seriously.
Okay, according to her logic, it's too easy. It's too easy, right? All the flowers are out, all the chocolates are out. Everything is laid out for you as a man because it's Valentine's Day. Therefore, you can't ask a woman to be your wife or your girlfriend on that day. You can't make this stuff up. So what is she proposing? That you ask her on a different day? Right? So, I mean, what it comes down to is the gifts, the money. And if a woman is talking like this, it definitely gives you reason to pause, because it's like, what are you really interested in? Are you interested in actually building a future, coming together, showing reciprocity in a possible relationship or marriage? Or are you concerned about the gift or the extra gift that I would get you if I was to ask you on a different date, right? You guys got to understand, when it comes to some of these chicks, they only care about the money. They only care about the money, the resources, and the attention.
Hey ladies, I'm gonna put you on a little secret, you feel me? If you've been talking to that man, and fellas, don't shoot. I gotta keep it real with the ladies, you feel me? You've been talking to that man for over 3 months. I feel like that's very generous. But over 3 months, and he don't get you nothing, or tell you happy Valentine's Day, you gotta cut him. It don't matter. You gotta cut that nigga, because he do not like you like that. I'm telling you what I know.
So I get what he's trying to do here. He's trying to be the voice of reason, give some sort of logic, and kind of bridge the gap here between men and women when it comes to this topic. But, hey, looking at the comment section here, women are saying 3 months. How about 3 hours? How about 3 days? How about 3 weeks? Right? Some women are even saying 2 weeks. Yeah, you're trying to negotiate with these types of individuals. You give them an inch, they'll definitely take a mile.
This year has been trying to show me Shay Gay. God, I told them I'm not your strongest soldier 2026. Stop. If you don't recognize me, it's because I don't look like what I've been through. Like, T. Absolute Shay Gay. Anyways, I really wanted to check in with you because Valentine's Day is this weekend. Are we excited for Valentine's Day this year? Let me just put this out there. I'm single as I want to make that very, 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 very clear. But I also love Valentine's Day. I love the cute loungewear. I love smelling good and being all oiled up. My favorite color is pink, which looks amazing with red and black. I love sweets. Every single one of my teeth is sweet. I love roses and peonies, just any type of flower. I love giving and receiving gifts. I love love. And if you know me or you're still watching, you can tell I'm obnoxiously in love with myself. Love songs, not even the happy ones. I like the breakup songs too. I don't even be going through a breakup and I have a whole breakup playlist and it eats. Anyway, I'm getting so carried away talking about love because you can see I love love. And that's why I love Valentine's Day. I like the lovey-dovey, mushy, gushy, ushy stuff. I get to be my mushy and gushy, ushy self. But as I was saying, I'm single. And if you're single too, you can love Valentine's Day. You don't have to hate Valentine's Day. I think it's probably that you don't know what to do with yourself on the day, or you just don't celebrate the holiday, which is fine. I will just say, as a single person, I have experienced firsthand how overwhelming the holiday can be. All the corny couples, all the obnoxiously loud displays of affection. The glaring fact that everybody got their person but you and me. I have my phases of where I stop believing in love or I'm super duper in love. And I feel like it's a sweet reminder that there are people that are actually happy. Forget the fake couples that are just posing and they're not actually happy. There are people that are happy with their significant others. And it just shows me that it's possible. Just because I haven't found my person yet, it doesn't mean the person is not out there for me.
I don't know. Something about this clip just screams performative, right? Performative, putting on an act. She has everything hanging out. Okay, she's wearing lingerie. Clearly, she's seeking attention. And she's talking about how she's single AF. Okay, let's talk about Valentine's Day. So I think it's just one of these types of TikTok videos where they talk about maybe something that's trending, and then they just get a whole bunch of clicks and views and probably simps in their DM talking about how they want to take them out and all this other stuff. I mean, she's attractive enough where she can attract the opposite sex, but she's still chronically single. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's one of these individuals that claims that she deserves it all, right? He got these chicks talking about how they deserve it all. A man needs to jump through hoops and all this other stuff. And again, they're chronically single. So, hey, you're gonna have a lot of these chicks remixing the word Valentine's, talking about galentines. In translation, a whole bunch of chronically single women bumping coochie, sipping on wine, and eating cheese, right? Boohoo-wani and complaining about how men ain't this and men ain't that.
Let her spend Valentine's alone this year. Yep, I said it. Not out of bitterness, not out of revenge, but out of self-respect. Because you know the one that I'm talking about. The one who disappears all year, but suddenly reappears in February, smiling, calling you babe, and hinting at gifts, dinners, and flowers. Not because she values you, but because she remembers your generosity. But I really want to be clear about this, and I want you to listen to me. If a woman only shows up when it's time to receive, but goes missing when it's time to give, that's not love. That's convenience. And we're not doing convenience this year. Choose yourself. You're not going to choose convenience this year. Don't do that to yourself. Let her sit with herself. Let her feel your absence. Let her reflect on what access really means, because you gave it to her, but she took it for granted. But not anymore. And this is not about disrespecting women, because the right woman, she shows up consistently and she pours too. She honors you without needing a holiday reminder. So this Valentine's, don't chase, don't overgive, and don't perform loyalty where there's no reciprocity. Choose peace, choose clarity, choose self-worth. Choose yourself.
All right, guys, so there you have it. So, hey, shout outs to her. She's absolutely right. Choose peace and reciprocity, right? Valentine's Day is supposed to be about lovers, supposed to be about caring for each other, showing appreciation for each other. Okay, it should not be a one-sided situation, right? And that's what these modern women are trying to make it out to be. They're trying to make it one-sided. It's all about the money. It's all about the attention. It's all about the clout, the fame, right? Keeping up with the Joneses, right? They've missed the plot when it comes to what Valentine's Day is really about, right? And she's absolutely right. You got some of these chicks that will go through their phone book and try to figure out who they can finesse up out of a gift, right? You get that text, hey, big head, right? You get that phone call out the blue, and you're looking at the phone like, huh? I haven't spoke to this chick in weeks, in months, right? What happened? Well, what happened was she went down her phone, right? Her contact list to figure out who she can call and how she can finesse, or who she can finesse up out of a gift, right? Who can I get a hot meal and a sponge bath up out of? Okay, you're talking about Don Julio, hookah, and crab legs. Yeah. Who can provide that experience for me for that particular day, right? Who can I find? What simp can I find on that day that I was ignoring the whole year, or for weeks, or for days, right? Not responding, responding every other day, making excuses. You don't want to see him, see him next week and all this other stuff, right? Pretty much giving you the runaround when it comes to meeting up and building any sort of rapport. And then out the blue, she wants to give you a phone call and she's talking about, this is your lucky day, right? You can take me out on Valentine's Day. No, we ain't falling for that. We ain't falling for it. Not my guys. Not the guys that watch me. Yeah, we ain't falling for that. But let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback. And until next time.